Okay, welcome to Management 315. This is our team assignment. My name is Elizabeth Noman.
My name is LaShanti Brown.
My name is Jaden Hopkins.
I'm Christopher Dixon.
I start my phone shit.
You good?
So I can start. You said, yeah. All right. Hi, my name is Jaden Hopkins, and I will be discussing from chapter one what it takes to be an implement management. What it takes to be an implement management. I will also share how our team implemented during our group project. Being a manager isn't just about being in charge, it's about getting results. Do other people, managers are responsible for using resources like time, people, and information to accomplish goals. There are four main functions every manager must perform. First is planning, which means setting goals and deciding how to achieve them. Without a plan, the team doesn't have direction. If the team doesn't have direction. Second is organizing, which involves assigning tasks and making sure everyone knows their role. This helps avoid confusion and keeps things efficient. Third is leading, which is about motivating and guiding the team or group leader. A good leader keeps everyone engaged and working towards the same goal. Finally, controlling, which means tracking progress and adjusting if something isn't working. Managers also need strong skills like communication, decision making, and problem solving because unexpected issues always come up. Overall, being a manager is about balancing efficiency, doing things right, and effectiveness. The best managers can do both at the same time. I'm go to slide two.
I can't hear you. Your mic's still muted.
Oh, y'all can't hear me right now? Or
No,
you
we can
can.
hear you. I'm talking about Chris.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be explaining chapter 6, which is about organizational strategies and how the strengths of our team and our whole team contributed to the project in a whole. Organizational strategy is how a company's plan to complete and achieve a sustainable competitive advantage. Hold on, I can't see. I got to zoom in. Give me 1 second. Um, the chapter explains that a company succeeds when it uses resources, skills, and processes and the knowledge to deliver greater value than companies in a way that's very difficult to copy. Um, the chapter also explains the strategy making processes, including assessing the need for change, analyzing the situation, and choosing the best strategic alternative. Our team, hold on, go back to the question. Our team's our team's strengths and weaknesses contributed and hindered our team's effectiveness because a strength of our team was that Elizabeth, she had us all together, so she's a great leader. And a weakness is maybe how one of our team members aren't here today to help and give support to everybody else. Go ahead. I'm done. You go ahead.
Okay. One second. I'm going over chapter 6, Emotion and Change. I'm pulling up the question. Give me 1 second. Hold on. The question is, how does your team incorporate emotion and creativity for this assignment? How might this concept be helpful in a real world scenario? The key concepts: creativity, generating new ideas, new and original ideas; emotion, turning ideas into real solutions; change, new challenges. Sorry. Change, adapting to new challenges, environments, and opportunities. Types: innovation, product innovation, new improved products, product and innovation, better ways of doing things. Our team application: brainstorm and build off each other's ideas, use different strengths to improve creativity. Real world impact: helps businesses stay competitive, encourage problem solving and growth, prepares teams to adopt to change. I'm going to my second slide. To me, creativity is where everything starts. It's not about just coming up with new, different ideas. Innovation is when you actually take those ideas, when turning something into something real. Change is what happens after that. Because once new ideas are used, things usually start improving or shifting. There are different types of innovations. Part of innovation is when something is created or improved our process. Innovation is when way something is done or gets more efficient. For our team assignment, we use creativity by brainstorming lots of different ideas, just picking the first one. Everyone added their thoughts. We built on each other's ideas, which made our work stronger. We also use everyone's strengths, which help make the presentation more organized and interesting. We showed innovation by taking our ideas and turning them into something clear, structured presentation instead of just doing the bare minimum. Change was also a big part of our process. We had to adjust to different schedules, opinions, and challenges, but we stayed flexible and made it work as a team. In real life, innovation and change are really important, especially in business. Companies like Apple Inc., sorry, stay successful because they keep coming up with new ideas and adapting to change. In summary, this chapter taught me creativity is about ideas, and innovation is about putting those ideas into action, and change is about growth. My main takeaways that the teamwork that helps build creativity, communication helps handle change, and being open minded makes the whole process smoother. Overall, I learned that staying flexible and always trying to improve is very important. Thank you. Now I gotta do my peer evaluation. My bad. Christopher, um, is an excellent, is 4 because he contributed and helped with different ideas. Jaden, number 4 as well. We all like help ideas and brainstorm. And Elizabeth, excellent distribution as well. She helped me when I had trouble trying to find my chapters and need ideas. So we all contributed in a certain way.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Newman. I was the group leader, and today I'll be going over Chapter 9 as well as Chapter 10. So starting with Chapter 9, which is about designing adaptive organizations, this basically focuses on how organizations stay flexible and are able to adjust to changes quickly. For our team assignment, we used a pretty adaptive approach without even realizing it at first. We divided the project into sections and assigned roles based on each person's strengths and availability. We also use shared tools like Google Slides, and we also use GroupMe to stay connected and keep everything organized. One thing that really stood out was how we had to adjust through the process. For example, if someone couldn't meet at a certain time or needed help, we would, work around it and just communicate well with everybody and use flexibility throughout this whole project. That flexibility helped us stay on track and instead of falling behind. A major benefit of being an adaptive team is that it allows you to handle unexpected situations without everything falling apart. It makes the group more resilient and better at problem solving. At the same time, there were some challenges. Sometimes communication wasn't instant, and that caused a little confusion sometimes about who was doing what. But for the most part, we all got it together. Um, in a real world setting, adaptive organizations are extremely important, especially in industries that change quickly like business, technology, or retail. Companies that can adjust fast usually perform better and stay competitive. Overall, this chapter really showed how important flexibility and communication are when working in a team environment. Now, moving on to chapter 10, which focuses on managing teams. For this assignment, our team had a clear common goal, which is to complete the project successfully and get a good grade. To do that, we divided the work evenly and made sure everyone understood their responsibility from the beginning. We worked together by communicating through GroupMe and sharing ideas and helping each other when needed. This collaboration made a big difference because it allowed us to build off of each other's ideas instead of everybody having to work on this project separately. One thing that helped our team was accountability. Everyone knew that they had a role and that their part mattered to the overall project. That pushed us to stay on track with meeting our deadline. However, we did face some challenges. Scheduling was probably one of the biggest issues since everyone has different classes, different jobs, and responsibilities. Also, people have different work styles, so we had to just take the extra initiative to stay organized and for everyone to stay on the same page. Even with those challenges, working as a team made the final result stronger. We were able to combine different perspectives and create something better than what we could have done individually. Overall, this assignment showed that teamwork is really about communication, trust, and shared efforts. It's not always perfect, but when everyone contributes to it, it leads to better results. In conclusion, both chapters 9 and 10 highlight how important it is to be adaptive and work efficiently as a team. This project gave us a real experience with both, and it showed us how concepts apply in real world situations. Thank you. And overall, my peer evaluation, Jaden, you did really good. LaShanti, you did really good. And Christopher, you did really good. We didn't have our whole group, but I feel like we still managed. We still made sure that we scheduled the time for us to meet and for us to record this for our project. So I just want to say good job to everybody. And yeah, overall, everyone did a really, really good job. And I'm just proud of our team overall. So thank y'all.
You're welcome. Also, I forgot to do my slide too. Can I say it right now, or you
Yes,
think?
you can go ahead.
Oh, well, for our group project, we use all four management functions. Starting with planning, we looked at the assignment requirements and broke the project into smaller parts. We also set deadlines so we could stay on track and not rush at the last minute. Next was organizing. We assigned each group member specific roles, like who would research, who would design slides, and who would present. This helped make sure everyone knew what they were responsible for. Then came leading. Each member in the group took responsibility for keeping each other motivated. We communicated through group meeting and made sure everyone stayed involved and accountable. Finally, we used controlling by checking our progress along the way. If someone wasn't done correctly or on time, we adjusted and fixed it before the final submission. This process is exactly how real business operate. For example, in a company launching a new product, managers plan the strategy, organize teams, lead employees, and control results to make sure everything stays on track. So our group project is basically a small scale example of how management works in the real world. And that's it.
Thank you. Does anybody else have any final thoughts?
No, ma'am.
No, that's good.
All right, good job, y'all.
All right.